How's it going, guys? Welcome back to more Narcissu. I'm sorry, this has been Narcissu has been really late in uploading and everything like that. It's because I recorded them on the same day, and well, it's kind of bad on my condition. But oh well. And also, the reason why it was really delayed was that I couldn't really record during the day and everything like that. So hopefully this works out well, and well, hopefully it turns out better. So let's start, I guess. But also, I tried doing a live stream earlier today, and it didn't turn out well. I'm gonna move it next week, next Sunday. So hopefully you guys could watch me go against the Dragons of Destruction. But I do have a video on it, and it will be posted somewhere around this week. I could guess that the girl wouldn't have any money on her. I'd seen what she put in the bag. Just medicine. Of course, yeah. What? Nothing. Well, I'll get it. Well, I'd been expecting it to turn out like this. We were actually pretty well off, given that we'd set out without any planning or preparation. In any case, there was no point sitting around. I wanted to be on the move, not stuck in a lay-by. You know, that would be pretty pissed about this. We pulled out into the road again, under the setting sun. How are you doing? Getting hungry yet? Come to think of it, we neither of us eaten since breakfast. Next time we come to you, shall we try and find a grocery and grab some food? I was gonna say floor. No chance. Don't get picky now. In any case, anything's going to be better than what they gave us back on the 7th floor. Ooh, I like hospital food though. She looked down at herself silently, and I realized what the problem was. Those pink pajamas. That pajamas! Wait, where's the enter button? Yeah, at least it's kind of bright lightening up, I guess. Good point. I glanced down at my own outfit. I had to admit that we were going to stick out rather if we didn't change into daytime clothes. Respectable attire would have to be a priority. So the next time we reached a turning for a town, I took it. You took it? I don't know what the town was called, nor the name. Oh snap, I forgot. I didn't read it. I don't know what the town was called, nor the name of the street we ended up on. Okay, now we can go. We were somewhere near a station. There were quite a few people around for the time of day. There's bound to be one somewhere around here. I drove along slowly, sitting upright, looking in all directions. There we are. An automatic laundrette. Laundrette? I don't know. It was on the ground floor of a rather dilapidated looking block. This looked as good a place as any. I parked a little way up the street. I'll be back in a moment. Question mark? I shut the door on her questioning look and strolled back to the laundrette. Oh, laundromat! The door stood open as I approached, letting out a puff of hot air that filled my nostrils with the scent of bleach. Ew, actually, I think bleach like clears your nostrils or something. I don't know. The walls were lined with antiquated washing machines and tumble dryers. The place was as run down inside as out. Anybody here? There was nobody there. Only one machine was in use. A tumble dryer in the far corner was emitting a deep hum. I strode over to it and peered at the timer. It was barely 5 minutes into a 200 yen half-hour cycle. Whoever was using it must have had better things to do than wait for it to finish. I peered back outside just in case they were still in sight. There were no likely suspects to be seen, so I went back over to the machine and yanked the door. Wow, are you gonna steal it? The fail-safe kicked in and the drum stopped spinning. I tugged the bundled laundry out, trying to ignore the heat and cloying steam. Then, taking the ladder in both arms, I took one last look around and stepped back outside. The car door slammed shut beside me. Oh, apparently she hadn't guessed what I was going to do. My armful of damp laundry provoked a gasp. You stole laundry, dude! I dumped the lot on the back seat. Off we go. Wow, a perfect getaway. Wait, what about the gas? How you doing on gas? I was steering more confidently now with one hand on the wheel. The mound of laundry filled a rear-view mirror. From what I could see, it was all menswear. Flashy jeans and sweatshirts, and all in a pretty large size. Mostly still wet, but we had the heater on pretty high, so it wasn't going to stay that way for long. It's gonna shrink! What you gonna do? There must be something you can wear in that lot. She didn't reply. She just looked unenthusiastically at the heap. We're just going to have to make the best of it. Yes, I know. I'd be the first to admit that I wasn't happy with the choice of clothes or the methods involved in acquiring them. You stole them, why would you? Okay, never mind. I was even willing to concede that we didn't have any specific plans for the money we had. But in the circumstances, given how limited our resources are, there was still no way we could justify a shopping spree. Just get some chips, that's it. We drove on until the moon became clear in the sky. Then I set about finding a quiet, well-lit street where we could stop. I ended up pulling up next to a kid's playground in the middle of some leafy suburb. Then began the task of sorting through the heap and finding out exactly what I'd managed to liberate. The heater had done the job, clothes are quite dry by now. Thought so. It's all menswear stuff. There really wasn't much apart from the jeans and sweatshirts I'd glimpsed earlier. They were pretty close to my size though. The previous owner must have been about my build. I picked out a suitable pair of jeans and a shirt I could bear to be seen in, and began to wriggle into them as best as I could in the confined space. Come on, get yourself into something. They're all too big. Are you just going to stay in your pajamas then? Alright then. Clearly reluctant, but recognizing the need, she tugged some garments from the heap and opened her door. Where are you going? To get changed. Of course, she was heading for the public toilets next to the... Wait, what? How come they get public toilets? That was quick. I don't know why I'm so enthusiastic with public toilets. She was dressed by now, navy jeans and a white sweatshirt. Her pink pajamas were in her hand. Glad you could find something. She didn't reply. I wasn't surprised. The fit wasn't as awful as I'd feared. The clothes were practically hanging off her. She had to turn up her trouser legs quite a way just to be able to walk in them. Her sleeves had. Okay, I don't get why people always do this. Every writer does this had, and it just make no sense at all. It's like, what's the point of having had, even though there's only one had? The same treatment. God, that was stupid. I was better off in my pajamas. Don't say that. At least you'll be warmer this way. That's kind of weird if you say that in that way. She replied only with a slight pout. I guess they were a bit more, feminine? Whatever. She was no more talkative than ever. Yeah, because look what you did. I had been expecting her at least to sulk a little over the clothes, but instead she just retreated back behind her usual expressionless mask. Hold the phone, I'm gonna save here. Over here. Wait, no, wait. Yes, right here. Yeah, return. Sorry about that. It had started to rain. Oh, wait, did I click it? Oh, no I didn't. Oh, I forgot how loud the music was. It sheeted down from the cold January sky as though it had forgotten how to stop. The windscreen was gradually obscured by the hammering raindrops. After a while, as the mass built up, they began to coalesce? I know that says coal. Coalesce. Oh, I don't know. The beads brimmed and overflowed, sending rivulets trickling down the glass. As those streams met and gathered strength and picked up further volume from the rain, the windscreen became a riverbed. My mouse is in the way. For a while, I just sat in the driver's seat watching the rain. A lovely lay-by somewhere up in the hills. We'd passed at a grocery store to buy some food. This was where we stopped for the night. We hadn't bought much. 2 onigiri each, 2 half-liter bottles of Pocari, and a potato between us. A potato! This isn't Ireland. It's been a while since I've had stuff like this. Yeah. She nodded in agreement, picking up her first onigiri. Onigiri. Not something that most people would consider practically wonderful, but compared to the food on the 7th floor, it seemed special enough. It's special food and it gives you strength. That sounds kinda weird now. Then as we each reached out for the potato, her hand suddenly stopped. Something wrong? No. She whispered. She was staring out the windscreen. I followed her gaze. We had parked in front of a bank of flowers. It's the frickin' Narcissu. Okay, never mind. White flowers, dripping in the rain. I couldn't guess whether they were wild or cultivated, but I did recognize the shape. It's those Narcissi. You probably know them better as daffodils. Oh, are they the same thing? I'd be the first to admit the botany was never a strong point of mine, but even I had heard of daffodils, and once again, their appearance seemed to have coaxed some rare words out of the girl who usually spoke only when necessary. She's like she speaks in riddles. For that reason alone, I felt it worth pursuing the conversation. Are these the same kind, then, or something different? Different? What? Really? Those other ones must be pretty rare then. Not really. They're all over the place. They're all over the place! Freaking platinum everywhere! Anywhere in particular? Oh, she has nothing to say. Oh, fuck. I didn't ask with any particular aim in mind. That was just where the conversation happened to lead. But she paused to think about it before opening her mouth again. West. In the west? Particularly on Awajishima. Awajishima? I was gonna. God dang it, I hate you so much. Hang on, do you have any idea how far away that is from here? It's an island out in Hyogo Prefecture south of Kobe. Though I wasn't sure exactly where we were, I could say for a fact that she was talking about a place halfway across the country. I couldn't imagine how long it would take to drive there. I'd never attempted a trip like that. I wasn't sure I could if I wanted to. You need money. I was pretty sure we didn't have the money. Speaking of money, have the money to cover that sort of journey in any case. We probably wouldn't have been able to cover the fuel cost, not even if we stayed off the highways to save money. Don't be silly. You must know there's no way we could go that far. Who said anything about going there? Oh, I was just answering your question. Oh snap, you screwed up there. The conversation died there. She climbed up and just sat there, gazing at the flowers. I don't see no flowers, I just see a car. Even after the glass steamed up without breath, thanks to the cold rain outside, she still didn't shift her gaze. I'm gonna end off here, because I need to render this and then upload it, because this is really annoying me. But not the visual novel, but the situation right now is really annoying me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and hopefully it's better than mine. It wasn't the sword that blends in. That is not a coupe. That is like a freaking Honda. The silver coupe.